Today we're here with beautiful Hannah. And Hannah, what were you struggling with before you found us? What was your life like?
Very lost. It was living day by day, not really waking up with a purpose. I was suppressing everything. I was being walked over by everybody, so I just didn't have like a soul. Like it was just, I was burning bridges with people just because I just had no energy. I was really down and sad, and there was just nothing going on really. And it was just that, just the vibe was just nothing. There was just no drive. Yeah, really lost.
And where are you at now that you've been through the program? What were your results?
Well, it's almost like just polar opposites. Like every word that I just said then, if you just think of the opposite word, that's what it is. Like it's, when I started this, I was wanting to gain, my thing was I wanted to gain confidence, and then everything will fall into place. And I think that's what's happened. Like I've got confidence to speak out now. I've got this high energy. I've got a vibe, and realizing that vibe, what it does to other people is insane. And then you get everybody else's vibes, and then it just gets higher and higher. And it's like you're just climbing this ladder, and it's like, how high can we go? So it's just like, it's really, really cool. It's just a really cool journey, and just knowledge and understanding, and then asking questions and going, oh, I like this. I want to find out more about this. And just, it's just this, the program that you've got is just complete. And you just, it's 6 weeks and you can't believe it. Like it goes like this, but it also like, how did I get all of this information in, and how did I change all in this time? So yeah, unreal.
Incredible, incredible. And what's been the biggest wow moment that surprised you most during the program?
Or probably, there's probably two. One being my connection to water. Like I knew there was something within me that was like, water was a calming presence, that being not forced, I was never forced to jump into the ocean, but being forced to jump into the ocean at like 10 o'clock at night time, I was like, oh, and it's just the feeling that you get from it. And now I'm forcing all my friends to do it with me. I'm like, come on, I'm going for a dip now, let's go. And they're like, no. And it's like, yes, you're going. It feels so good. So that's probably one of my big things. And then just like this underlying stuff that you've got within you that you don't know about because of that cloud, because of everything that you just suppress down. There's this thing that's within you, and you just, once you like peel the layers back, you're like, holy shit, I didn't know about that. So like, it's really cool, that knowledge that you have, and the want and the desires that you have to go and follow is really cool.
Beautiful. And what's been the biggest thing that you've removed, and how is it now affecting your life now that it's gone?
Oh, it's tricky. So many things. Probably, or it might probably go to self-doubt. Like I doubted everything that I did, so then I wouldn't do it. So it was I would run through all the scenarios in my head about what would happen if I did this one thing, which none of it probably would have happened. It was just everybody else's thoughts and judgments that would probably have never happened, because I don't know about anything about what people are thinking. So I've had a lot of things like, oh, I want to go and do, oh, let's say I want to go jump into the ocean. Oh, the people that are walking their dogs will think that's really weird. Like they'll just go, who's that crazy person jumping in the water? And then I'll be too cold, and then I'll have to drive home, and then I'll get sand everywhere, and I won't do it. Whereas now it's like, pull off the road, get in the water, get home, and then like Bob's your uncle. It's great. So I think that self-doubt is probably the best thing that's gone. Like just, that's not there anymore.
Amazing. And what made you choose us, Han, compared to everything else out there?
Well, I think because I feel like, well, I probably haven't tried it all, but I was that person that did program after program, book after book. It was the new thing that was on the shelf. I was like grabbing it, reading it, let's go. And then I just had a big, I called it a meltdown, but I just had this, I was just crying on the floor. I couldn't, it was just horrid. Like big trauma, and just for me anyway. And then you guys just popped into my head. So I knew you guys through the gym. And then I was thinking, I was like, oh, it's those two girls, sisters, sisters, queens. I couldn't think it was. I was researching like mad. I couldn't find it. And then all of a sudden I was going back through my gym stuff where like someone else had shared your stuff. And I was like, that's it. This is the thing. And I didn't really, I just did it. I was like, didn't really think about it, because I could overthink about it. That self-doubt would come in. I was like, no, let's do it. And then as soon as I met yourself and Millie, it was just, the connection was there. It was like everything that you guys say I resonate with, and I'm like, yeah, this is it. It's like, yeah, it just changes you. Well, you know when you know, I think.
Beautiful, beautiful. And how do you think this system could help someone else who's struggling with similar things?
Oh, just you just being in this environment. Like I chose the one with the group. I saw it with all the other people in my group. They all had different things to what I did, and I could see the changes within them. So it doesn't matter who you are, what you're going through, big, small, whatever it is, it changes you. And everything that I've learned, I'm a teacher, I take it into the classroom, and I've got 10-year-olds, 10-year-old brains in there coming in from Daily P going, oh, I can't wait to thank my legs at the end of the day for making me able to run. I'm like, you can thank them now. And they're like, oh, can I? Thanks my legs. And I was like, no worries, like you can do these things. So I feel like it doesn't matter how old you are, 10 to 100, however old you are, whatever you're going through, it's perfect. Just you can just, it resonates with whatever you're going through.
Beautiful. And if your best friend needed help and was on the fence about jumping into this program, what would you tell her?
Just do it. You've got nothing to lose. I think you learn so much about yourself, which is just, you know, six weeks of your life is nothing when you think about it, and it's just amazing what you can achieve in it. So I'd definitely be pushing people to do it, because you just never know what you're going to get out of it, and you get heaps. So.
Great. And the last question, Han, one of the most common statements, that we hear about this program is that it's life-changing. What would you say about this program?
Yeah, well, it is life-changing. It's something that you want more of. Like you don't want it to end. And when it does end, you're looking for that next part. You're like, yep, I'm ready for it. Show me up. Like, sign me up. Where's the line? Like, it's something that, I've met friends for life in there. So it is a lifestyle change, and I'm going about my exact same life. Like, I didn't change my environment. I didn't change where I'm working. I didn't change my partner. I didn't change my family, but yet I'm a completely different person. So like, you change yourself to make your environment different, but it's still the same. Like, it's hard to explain, but yeah,
No, that's powerful. Yeah, absolutely powerful. And it's just been such an honor being on this journey with you, Hannah, and seeing your transformation and the commitment to yourself, and now how that's having such an incredible ripple effect to those around you. So thank you for backing yourself, in every single way. Like, we see you fully for who you are, and we can't wait to continue the journey with you.
Yeah, thank you. You guys are amazing.